Okay guys, this week's Q&A is going to be a pretty good one. So we're going to start off with a question that I missed on my last Q&A. I put it in the annotation, like on this side of the video. But I figure, you know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to actually answer the question instead of putting it in the annotation because I did forget to answer it. That's why I put it in the annotation. But I'm going to answer Grant Larson's question. He asked number 1. Best Buy, Walmart, Target, or Amazon? Now for the first main answer, Best Buy. Because of the Best Buy exclusive steelbooks, digibooks, all that good stuff. When Amazon doesn't have it for those good prices, I go to Best Buy. When Amazon is a little bit cheaper than Best Buy, I'll do Amazon. So basically my top 2 is Best Buy and Amazon so far. Walmart, I only do Walmart because it's only down the street from my lady's house. I really don't shop at Walmart that much. It may look like it, but I really don't. I usually do Best Buy or Amazon the most, or Target. The only reason why I still have Target is because they have the only reason why I still do Target is because they have these special type of paper towels that it goes good with my nose, because I have to blow my nose and stuff. So it goes good with that. That's why I still use Target. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even shop at Target. And then he says, how were you in high school? I was pretty good in high school, not popular by any means, probably not like I am now on YouTube popular. I was basically like the nerd. I had a few friends here and there, I probably had like 7 or 10 friends, that was probably it. Now I probably have like over 600 friends here on YouTube, because the last time when YouTube had their little friend box, where they used to have the friends listed, I was nearly at 500, so I'm probably at 6 by now, 6 or 7. Now they call it contacts, which is stupid. Now I recently learned how to figure out how to put people as contacts now. It's a stupid little thing. Instead of just pushing the add the friends list button, you gotta do some other shit. Drag it over here and do that. In high school, I was not popular at all. I was considered the loser in high school, you know? Yeah, that hurt, but what you gonna do, right? Alright, and now on to the questions for this last week's video. Q&A. AC Cooper 37 asked me, you may have answered this already, but have you officially stopped playing video games or not? No, I have not stopped playing video games. I will never stop playing video games. I mainly went back to classic games. So, I basically, like, if I'm on YouTube, I'm on one of my video game accounts, so I'm probably on Universal Gaming 1987. On there, I'm watching a lot of Crash Bandicoot walkthroughs right now, because everybody seems to be doing it. So I'm watching a lot of Crash Bandicoot walkthroughs, a lot of GTA walkthroughs, Spyro the Dragon walkthroughs. I'm a classic gamer, so I'm basically going back to that until the new systems comes out. But no, I haven't stopped playing. I just haven't been talking about them as much because, well, the new ones ain't out yet. I just got that news about the Xbox. That's why I made the video on New Year's Eve. I will be eventually getting to the Kinect 2.0 eventually, but I'm doing a lot right now, so yeah. Okay, that was it for his question. This is not really a question, but I'm gonna speak about it anyway. Gary Cooper 313 says, you hate MMA, but you like people play fighting. Go fuck yourself. Thank you. But I don't fuck myself, I fuck my lady. So, with that being in mind, no, I like the fighting style in MMA. Problem with that is, I know what you're probably gonna say, but they do that in wrestling. Wait. I don't like the fact that they hold each other for like 5 minutes. They'll lay down in the fetal position or some shit like that. They're just sitting there holding each other. Not doing anything, just sitting there cuddling and shit. Now I know they do that shit in wrestling, but eventually they'll move out of there for like in a few seconds. In MMA, they're sitting in that same hold for like a minute or two. Get to the fucking beat down. Why am I sitting there watching you holding each other up against a cage on the fucking mat or something like that? That makes no sense. That just looks gay. Okay, fuck that. That's why I like wrestling better, because they fucking move. Okay, just don't sit there. I love you, man. Yeah, I love you too. When we gonna let go? I don't know. I don't care. I know, right? The fuck out of here with that shit. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Crazy PS3 Games asked me a couple of questions. What's your favorite color Power Ranger? Green. I love the color green. That is my favorite color. If it wasn't green, it'd be blue. And if it wasn't blue, it would be orange. But I don't think we ever had an orange ranger. We had a gold ranger, but we never had an orange ranger. And no, he wasn't gold. He just had a black suit on with some gold stripes on it. Turns out to have been Jason from the original Rangers, and then switched to some other dude. Should have stayed with Jason. No, the other dude was first and didn't switch to Jason. My fault. He also asked, what is your favorite... I'm gonna do it like this. What's your favorite scary movie of all time? Of all time? I know I like Friday the 13th, but it's not really scary. It's just there. A scary film. Halloween. Halloween had that thrill to it. You know what I'm saying? It made you look behind you when you're walking down the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, am I being stalked by somebody? It made you fucking nervous, okay? It made you wonder anybody driving a car can just be following you, and any type of vehicle just following you around their neighborhood or something like that. You never know who's sitting in the car just watching you. You know, that's what Michael Myers did. That's the legacy he leaves behind. That is the legacy I fucking love. What's your favorite PS3 games? Uncharted. I love the fucking character of Nathan Drake. He is a funny ass character. I really hope they do get Nathan Fillion to do this movie. I really don't want to see Mark Wahlberg do it. That is just not gonna be right at all. Nathan Fillion has that look. He looks like Nathan Drake. He sounds like Nathan Drake. But Nathan Drake is my favorite character. He's funny. He has personality. He's almost like me. He'll crack a joke about any fucking thing, even when his life's in danger. Dude, you might get in a breath mint or something like that. You know, it's something like that. He could be getting drowned in a big ass flood. Now it's time to go swimming or some shit like that. Fucking love that shit. What kind of music? Rock and metal. I like rock and metal the most. I do like some R&B, but I like my rock better. Now, when it comes to pop, I have to go with Rick Astley still. He is still my favorite singer of all time. But rock is my favorite type of music. I love that fucking shit, man. Especially the sound of heavy metal. Just make you want to go, whoa. Yeah. Do you listen to? I guess that was part of the question. Yeah, so, yeah, it's rock. What is your biggest dream? To become an actor. That was my original plan. But as I woke up, I still think of myself as an actor. That's basically where why I changed my name. I changed my name to James West because James West is the character I would play. It's the name of the person I would be in Hollywood. Be like, starring in this movie, James West. Yes, I actually changed my name to James West. Okay? Not only for that, but for Wild Wild West reasons. I love that fucking show. So that person who asked that question, you mean, I was like, James West? You mean like Jim West and Wild Wild West Jim West? Yes. Okay? Not the Will Smith bullshit. The real one. What's your favorite food? Italian. I fucking love Italian. I love me some fettuccine Alfredo, some chicken Alfredo, some shrimp Alfredo. Fuck. Oh, some what is that called? Swedish meatballs. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I love me some mac and cheese. I love anything with noodles in it. Okay, I love me some Italian shit. How long have you been buying Blu-rays and DVDs? I've been buying Blu-rays since 2010. That's when I first started doing the Blu-ray updates. That's basically when I first started doing my videos, was 2010. What your favorite Power Rangers TV show? Besides the original Power Rangers TV show, that's a good one. That's a hard one for me, because it's a toss-up between Power Rangers in Space and Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Lightspeed Rescue will probably be the best one, because it was the first Power Rangers TV show where the people of, well, not Angel Grove, but Mariner Bay, even though it was the same city, actually knew who the Rangers were. They were actually like this rescue team. They were underwater, and they come out of the ground in a little like Hummer, and the people would see them. They would see them as regular people with weird yellow jackets on, and then when they transform into the Power Rangers, they were like, "Oh, okay, that's cool," So it wasn't really a surprise. I like that. Also, how long do you collect Blu-rays? Sounds like the same question. What should you do? What should you do if, though, or something like that? He put though. He put THOU. Become an actor. Q&A. Yeah, I've been collecting Blu-rays now for a little almost 3 years. If I became an actor, I would be no different. I would still make YouTube videos. YouTube is my first and foremost priority. It's my life. It's what got me going. It's what I'm still working so hard for. I do work my ass off for YouTube. Y'all know this. So, of course my lady's gonna come in first, of course, but I mean, YouTube's my baby, so yeah. I never forget where I come from. That's one thing you always gotta remember. Never forget how you get started in this business. So thank you for those questions, Crazy PS3 Games. Pony Ride asked me a question. He says, how often do you go to the movie theater? Did you ever travel internationally? No, I only traveled domestically. I only went from here to Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, with my grandmother and my cousin back in 1999. We flew Delta since my uncle works at Delta. I think he still does. And we went there in August to visit her brother and stuff, who later died in 2004. And then she died in August of 2004, so that was kind of weird that they both, her brother and sister both ended up dying at the same time. But yeah, that was a good flight. I loved it. Flew the 767. Oh my god, that was so fucking awesome. I stayed awake through the whole fucking flight almost. I did fall asleep for like an hour when I woke up. There was another Delta Airlines 767 right beside our window, cause we had like a tag along. That's what I call them. That's when 2 flights go to the same destination. And it was nice and daylight and stuff. And then we had to, once we landed in Atlanta, we got on MD-83, and the little thin ones, the ancestor of the DC-9, and flew to Montgomery. That little thing is narrow and it's loud. All you hear is so when you hear them taking off to your house, all you hear is it's that fucking loud. It's fast too. And then on the way back, we got back on the MD-83, landed back at Atlanta, flew the DC-10. Oh my god, I love the DC-10. I know it's the same as the jumbo jet, just has 3 engines instead of 4, but I love the DC-10. It's just a good looking airplane. It's too bad it had so many problems when it came out, but damn, that was a flight I'll never forget. That dinner was awesome. We had chicken breast with the lemon. Now let me tell you what this is. That chicken breast was grilled. Okay? Where the lemon come in, when you cut the chicken and you eat it, and you eating the chicken, the lemon taste hits you right there. It's inside the chicken. They baked the lemon taste inside of the fucking chicken. Oh my god, that was so fucking bomb. And then we had a chocolate cake. We all had our little chocolate cakes. Mashed potatoes with the grit. Oh, fucking love Delta to this day. I love Delta for that dinner. And then on the way back, we was watching Entrapment. I didn't like that movie. I should review it since I saw it almost 12 years ago. Is it 12 years? No, wait a minute. 2009 was 10. 2010, 11, 12, 13. 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Holy shit. I was 12 years old 14 years ago. Fuck me. Now, I usually go to the movie theater. Wow. The movie theater is like my second home. So I'll probably go to the movie theater like 6 times a month. 6 or 7 times a month. Including the screenings. So with the screenings involved, 12 to 13 times a month. No shit. I do it. And thank you for answering the questions. He also says thanks for answering my questions as well. He also told me what the die-cast cars are. So die-cast cars are like Matchbox cars or Hot Wheels. Cool. Awesome. Sounds like we have a little help problem here. So M-logging asks me, I'm going to buy a Blu-ray player. Which movies, with the little apostrophes like right between the S, do I have to buy? I love all genres, but I'm really into horror. You really into horror? I can help you with that. First 2 films right off the bat. Halloween 1978 on Blu-ray. That bitch looks awesome. Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Blu-ray. You can't go wrong with that, and especially if you're in for a good scare. The original Amityville Horror freaked the fuck out of my girlfriend. She does not like this movie. I fucking love that movie. Didn't review it yet. Let me see. Original Friday the 13th. Original Nightmare on Elm Street. Fucking original Poltergeist and Poltergeist 2. Child's Play. I was at Best Buy today. I saw 2 Child's Plays. Hellraiser. Oh my god, Hellraiser. Am I missing somebody? Leprechaun is a joke. Don't worry about that movie. You're not missing nothing. I like it, but it's still a joke. Not really scary at all. It's just bullshit. I want a good one. I know a good one. ATM. Get ATM. That's a good thriller. Real good thriller. So I hope I helped you with your first 8 Blu-rays for your collection. So, thank you. Let's see. Okay, Joker7523 says, good luck with college. It's weird how you have university then college where the opposite. I don't know what the questions to the last time, but here's one. Well, before I get to the questions, it's a trade school. I just said college. I couldn't remember what the fuck it was really called. It's a trade school. So, yeah, pretty good. $21,000 though, but shit. Okay, he says, question number 1. If you were a part of the X-Men, what would your powers be, and what would be your name? I always imagine myself creating a Marvel character named Swarm, based off a villain that was on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, where it was like a swarm of bees, and it did something to this guy, and it said, and it talked, and every time it talked, it said Swarm. Okay, I always imagine creating a comic book character like that. I've already written it down, by the way. Marvel, I'm gonna give y'all a call. Written it down, and he tries to help this little girl get her cat out of a tree. It's a lame way of getting powers. I know. Fuck it. Every other one was taken, so screw it. So as he gets the cat out of the tree, it lands in her arms, of course. But a crazy mad scientist the day before put his highly active, like, highly active bees. I'm forgetting the word that like Spider-Man had, like radioactive bees or something like that, in the tree. And of course, I thought of his name, but I keep forgetting the name. I didn't write his name down in this fucking story. Shit. That name keeps escaping me from a moment. Oh, Xander Smith. There we go. Xander Smith gets stung 50,000 times by these motherfuckers, right? Okay, he is like all shriveled up and shit. He gets into the hospital, they take him there. Needles and shit ain't going in. He's like, he has the skin of Superman right now. Okay? And then like hours later, he wakes up and he's all back to normal again. So he thinks. Okay? And here's the interesting part. When he finds out he has powers, not only does he has powers, he has this attack called the Sting. Okay? It's when his hand is shaped just like this, and he goes and stings somebody, like stabbing somebody in the back, that'll paralyze that person. Okay? Not only will that work, here's the best part. Since this is a Marvel character, he will, like, since everybody's scared of Swarm, they're basically calling him a villain when he's actually the good guy. But he has no way of keeping control of his powers just yet. The bees are taking over his mind. They're making him think like a villain, but he's not a villain. He's a good guy. He's trying to do good things, but some stuff backfires. The people are scared of him. That means fucking X-Man's coming in this bitch. Okay? X-Man's coming in. The Hulk is coming in. Fucking Iron Man. All the fucking Marvel characters are coming in this bitch. Okay? I'm getting to the X-Men question. Just hold on. Okay, they will all come in. What they don't realize is that not only is he a good guy, he has another way, it's not of attack. He has this special power where if anybody, I mean anybody, it could be a Incredible Hulk, touches him, he touches the Hulk, automatically the Hulk is getting like this weird vibe going through his body. What slowly happens is his power, he's draining the Hulk of his power. Not all of it, because he'll still remain the Hulk. But what he's doing is he's taking half of his powers into his own. And then all of a sudden his little, because you know, like the suit is made from honey. And the honey comes like, no, you seen Spider-Man Unlimited, where he had like the little nail bites inside of his watch and they covered his whole body like that? The honey will cover his whole body, you know what I'm saying? With little bees in it. And those little bee eyes, like the shit, like big old bug eyes, will turn green. And he gets all big and bulky. He basically becomes the Incredible Hulk. If he like touches Storm, he'll have Storm's powers. If he touches, now I know Iron Man's a human being, so it wouldn't work for Iron Man. But I figured out a way of doing that. If he gives Iron Man the Sting, the electric current in Iron Man's suit not only drains Iron Man momentarily, but it goes into his system, creating all of Iron Man's weapons. So he basically becomes a fucking suit of armor almost. All of Iron Man's weapons, his missiles, his hand cannons, are all right there at his disposal. without the ability to recharge. That is fucking badass. Nobody can touch that. It's already on paper, baby. Now, here's the thing with the X-Men. After they all figure out he's a good guy, Xavier puts him under like this little momentarily, what's that called? Suspended animation for a while to figure out how to get the bees under control so he can have full control. Once that figures that out, he joins the X-Men momentarily. But then after battling like Magneto plus his villain, I have to think of what his villain is going to be called. I haven't thought about it yet. He tells Xavier, "Thank you, Xavier, for your help, but you know what? I gotta go my own route. We're gonna take this, and I'm gonna take what you gave me, and I'm gonna use it to my full extent to help these people. So thank you guys." So not only does he leave Xavier in the X-Men, he has every Marvel hero's power. Seriously. Nobody could touch this bitch. So, that would be my superhero. That was only question number 1. He asked me 3 questions. So, question number 2. What movie and TV series deserves a Blu-ray release in 2013? Rescue Me. Because Rescue Me only had season 3 on Blu-ray. I want the entire series on Blu-ray. That'd be awesome. Right now they got the entire series on DVD. I don't want to buy it because Wet Movie 1 said there was something about that packaging. I haven't looked at any unboxings of people's Rescue Me's complete series set yet. But I'm going to see what's up with it. Because I've been hesitant. I want to buy that for day 1. But ever since I heard the packaging was terrible, I left it alone. So I want to figure out what's up with that. So Rescue Me deserves 1. And Duel. I'm still waiting on Duel, Steven Spielberg. What are you doing? You gave us Jurassic Park. You gave us fucking Jaws. You gave us Close Encounter of the Third Kind. Give us Duel, goddammit. Shit. Oh, and you gave us E.T. Give us some Duel. Give us a crazy trucker and some Dennis Weaver. Come on, man. And number 3. What wrestler deserves more respect? Shawn Michaels or Ric Flair? Ric Flair. Ric Flair was just the dirtiest player in the game. Always has been, still will. Shawn Michaels was a punk. Before he became a born-again Christian, he was a piece of shit. Okay, Shawn Michaels was all about the money. He was all about corruptness. He fucking had the whole Montreal Screwjob in the back of his hand. They had a meeting the night before. Shawn Michaels was part of that meeting. Okay, he knew about everything. Now, I don't care if you're a born-again Christian or not. That still don't change the fact you went through with that shit. And I would never, never have Shawn Michaels' respect for that. He has lost all my respect since that night. I don't care if they made friends again. It don't matter. It doesn't change that. Okay, you went through with that shit. Once you go through with something, it's gonna scar your ass for life. It scarred him for life. He may be entertaining. He may be the showstopper. To me, he's just a dick. So Ric Flair all the way. Because Ric Flair knows the business. He talks about the money, but he always spends it, you know what I'm saying? On styling and profiling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, so thank you for those questions, Joker. Sorry that first question was long. I really wanted to talk about that because that was just awesome. That came up with that all in my head and then put it to paper. Shit. Is that all of them? Yep, that is all the questions. So, if you guys have any more questions, please leave them down below, and I will get to them next Thursday night. I love the fact that I can do this every Thursday night now, and people are actually watching these videos. I love it. So let's keep it going. Keep the questions coming. I don't care if you're an old subscriber, new subscriber. If you got questions, put them on down this motherfucker. Alright? See y'all in a few hours, tomorrow, whatever I'm going to do next. Later.